good children. How are you? I welcome you from the weekend. Yes, we are here for a new week. As usual, just be attentive and enjoy the lessons. Okay? Yeah. This time we are not looking at conditional sentences. We shall be looking at some different things. So just be attentive, and mainly we shall be dealing with P3 work. So, but it doesn't matter. You can be in P4 when you miss this work in P3, or even P5 and P6. So, no problem. Let's all be attentive. Okay? So, today we shall be looking at the use of do and does. Do and does. And before we continue, we shall measure our success criteria if we can construct sentences using do. Also, if we can construct sentences and write them using does. And also, if we can tell when do and does are used. Good. So, when we use do is used in prologue. And here we take pronouns like we, they, you, yeah, these ones. We do, they do, you do. And does is used in singular. Does is used in singular, and here we shall use. So this is how it goes. We do. They do. You do. I do. Then with does, we use she, he, and it. She does good work. He does good work. It does good work. So, we can also have questions using where and then do and does at the same time using these very pronouns. For instance, where do stroke does dash dash. We are going to construct sentences while asking using where. For example, where do they keep their books? Where do they keep their books? Where does she get her food from? Where does she get her food from? Where does he sleep? Where does he sleep? So we can ask questions using where and using all these pronouns while using do and does. And the exercise we are going to do today, I'm going to give you a table. You join sentences, ask using where, then do and does. For example, let us first share together. Share the sentences there with your colleagues. Use where, do and does, and ask some questions. Just to remember, we use do on plural and does on singulars. We remember that? Okay. Now, as you share, let me put up the exercise and then we do. Okay. Are we there? Listen to the instruction. Form question. We have table 1 here. Form questions from the table below. In the first row, we have where. Every sentence must begin with where. Then we have do and does. Then in the second box, we have the pronouns. And the main word to use there is keep, as you see them. So you can make as many sentences as you can. I'm sure each one of us is going to have different sentences. Is that all right? Remember, when you use pronouns we, they, you, the verb does not change. Are we together? We eat food. They eat food. You eat food. But when you use she, the verb will change. She eats food. He eats food. It eats food. But when you use I, still the verb will not change. You cannot say I eat food. You will say I eat food. Is that right? Okay. Then table 2. We have he, she, they, we, and I. Then we have keep, keeps. Then the list of pronouns. The word students are there till the end. You also do the same. For instance, number 1. He keeps his money in the bank. So you can make as many sentences